Recording.
Well, I'm taking a bit of vacation right now, but I guess I'll just tell you what happened last time for you, Cass and Victor. So what happened was, you know how Jubilee's kind of like arm kind of thing was happening. Well, we fixed that, but like it was kind of interesting to say. But we got the bad guy. The bad guy apparently was like a bit of a cannibal and a bit of like an arsonist. He wasn't a good person. And Dolly is fine too. She turned to be okay, which is really great. And we went over to the church thing, and we teleported immediately there, and we beat up his inner demons, physically and metaphorically. And he did a lot of things. He looked like a giant like blue demon that had like psychic powers and stuff. That looked kind of like Juby. It was kind of creepy, but kind of fit too, metaphorically and physically speaking. And we beat him up. Juby got the last hit. And now we're almost all dead, and we're just kind of laying down on the floor, and we just got back, and woo, good luck.
Just imagine she says that just as Victor and the others walk through the portal.
Mhm.
Well, that was an interesting recap of the situation we're about to be entering.
It's fine.
What is happening? Are we at the city? Where's the portal?
There is no portal.
Yeah, I figured. Where are we?
You're still in the room.
Okay, we're still in the room. Okay, cool.
I mean,
With a
Jubei's
big dead
basically
blue
passed
demon.
out on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, is he conscious or is he just fucking unable to move? Like,
He's unable to move. It's like sleep paralysis.
it's like the 5 levels of exhaustion Tavia had. Great.
Yeah, he
Basically,
and Ragnar can be cripple buddies for a while.
Jubei's just kind of turtled on his back.
Satoshi will walk over. Well, I suppose I will get you up.
That would be most appreciated. I can't seem to move my body.
that's real.
You know what Master used to say.
Was it the one about get off the shit or get off the pot, or
No, the other one. You know when you play with yourself too much.
Raises an eyebrow.
Yeah, I'm not even sure where you're going with this. The ass in me wants to go. You mean go? He just like turned to and goes, I'm not going blind. But
Anyway, Satoshi will bridal carry Jubei.
Everybody will go, aw.
We'll put that image in all of your heads.
There's plate armor.
He's a very strong man.
Oh,
I mean, yeah. To be fair, Jubei could probably do the same to him, but Jubei's body's just completely limp. Like he can't even support the carry. You know, actually, I think I might be able to do something after all.
Oh,
Would someone be so kind as to just this big Jubei kind of like arm shivvies over and kind of like chin waggles and grabs his arcane focus out of his mouth. Okay, give me about 10 minutes.
what are you doing?
One moment. And Jubei will cast Tensor's floating disc.
What, does this embarrass you?
Well, it may be a little easier.
But don't you have to move for that to move?
Actually, I'm not sure. Let me double check the spells. I thought it was a telekinetic thing. I might be wrong.
Pretty sure you're wrong.
If you move more than 20 feet away from the disc follows you, so it remains within 20 feet of you. You can move across on tree. but it can't cross or only change 10 feet. I think it's just a telekinetic thing.
Yeah, but it follows you. So if you're on it,
You can't
then
move it while you're on it, eh?
The disc is immobile while you're within 20 feet of it.
Oh, fair enough. Yep.
it's a floating wagon.
Well, the rest of us could get on it.
Or up to 500 pounds worth of you.
What? Are you afraid
Uh,
of walking? He says, looking at Edward.
What? No. I wouldn't mind to relax.
I know exactly how big it is. It's not something you can really relax on. It's actually rather uncomfortable.
I'm
It's a
small.
small disc. I mean, you just stand on it. Or sit crisscross applesauce.
it's about 3 feet in diameter, so unless you're like a halfling, kind of hard to lie down on it.
Are you currently tired?
What is applesauce?
Never had applesauce?
I've never heard of this sauce of apple.
It's really good. Do you know what apples are?
Yes, I know what apples are.
Everybody has had apples here.
I don't know. I just wanted to make sure. He seems kind of weird and like not from this normal mindset of being a normal person. So I was just assuming.
Applesauce may not be something that you can find in their country.
What are you trying to say about me, Everett?
What
You're
are you
weird.
thinking? I'm pretty sure
Well,
you say
at
that
least
about everyone.
you don't sugarcoat things, Evelyn.
Oh, is this an instance of the pot and kettle? Yes?
Oh no, I was sugarcoating it. I could have said a lot worse things, which I truly believe, but I'm not going to because I'm supposed to be nice.
Kettle?
Yes, pot and kettle. Is that not the same? Well,
We are not the same. We're probably like opposites.
Yep, this is the pot and kettle scenario.
I don't know the rest.
Ayla looks very proud of herself for getting it for once.
Now, if everyone is so kind, perhaps we can keep moving.
Oh, yes, of course. You must be very uncomfortable.
Yes, well, I'm getting a bit of a stiff neck.
Ayla will shuffle over to Satoshi's side and try to help prop Jubei's head up.
Stella would be helping.
Very well. Let us go. And that you guys leave and head back to Dr. Pepper's village. Where Dr. Pepper's there going, welcome back!
Hello, Dr. Pepper. I would wave hi, but I'm unable to move at the moment.
Ayla takes your arm and helps you wave.
Thank you, Ada. Much appreciated.
Dr. Pepper arches a brow. Well, set him down. Let me take a look.
No, it's fine. I mean, you can. But
Oh?
I mean, I don't think you're going
Are
to
you a
find
doctor? Did you get a doctorate's degree in there?
I'm feeling.
Well,
That'll make you a doctor.
I do study
I know.
medicine.
What was that?
She said I do study medicine.
Ah. Well, then tell me. You know how long he's going to be like this?
Can she look him over and get an idea?
Make me a medicine check.
Also, by the way, I should
Guidance.
be free now to handle the issue with that man, the concussed.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Ooh, nice.
And then guidance is...
You need to
Whoopsie.
call
Oh, geez.
guidance.
D44.
I did. Sorry.
A D44. 23 is just a failure, I'm sorry.
What?
And 24 was the DC.
mm-hmm.
As Dr. Pepper rolls.
So how long is he looking like he's gonna be like that?
As Dr. Pepper looks expertly over him. Just kidding.
2d20 plus 24. You still only got a 39.
You think he's probably gonna be recovering from this for a month or two.
Okay. Ayla gives a little adjustment of our glasses. At the very least, a month or so.
I'm
Dr.
going to
Pepper
be bedridden for a month.
pulls out this little rubber tomahawk and moves some of Jubei's armor so his little knee is exposed and taps it. Your knee doesn't move.
That's not a good sign.
Yep, that's about right. Just as I suspected. Your muscles are in atrophy. Don't worry. You'll get over it. Just be sure that you do some workouts as best as possible, of course. Some physical therapy. Hopefully you got somebody who can help with that.
Davia smirks.
I was about to say, Jubei's just kind of like...
Dr. Pepper looks over. Not that kind of physical therapy.
Whatever gets the blood pumping is what I say.
Oh no.
You do that kind of physical therapy, you're only going to be able to hump your way around.
Jubei's new battle move, the pelvic thrust.
Ayla is just like, I don't believe this is the most appropriate conversation at this moment.
Oh, please, I'm a doctor.
Yes, and...
This is important. Dr. Pepper will rush into his house really quick. A few moments pass. You guys wish to talk amongst yourself?
Well, in any case, I suppose I will have to return to the castle to rest. Estefan, I don't suppose you have a teleportation circle prepared today.
It's... We'll be able to handle the issue that's going on with that man and be able to get home in time, so... Should be fine.
I'm afraid, my friend, I will be unable to assist you with your personal quest as well, obviously.
It's alright. Sure we can find others in the castle who are willing to help.
Ah, yes, indeed. We can send over Victor and some of the others. I'm sure they would be of great assistance.
Indeed.
What about you, Evelyn? What are you doing?
I'm gonna take a vacation.
Everin, if you're going to be joining them, please do not give Juby too much trouble.
I'm not gonna be there with Jubei. I'm gonna go on a vacation by myself. Maybe I might bring someone else with me, but
Please do!
Aren't you wanted right now?
I don't think so.
Evelyn, you are literally being chased down by your ex-fiancé.
And
Well,
by the
he's
Black
busy
Knight.
right now.
And the Black Knight, and...
Well, I will stay home, but I would take a vacation in the sea. Well, not really the sea, but in the water. I'll be staying there for the majority of the time.
Oh, okay, but please do not go too far.
If you want to talk to me, just come to the beach and just yell out my name, and I should be able to hear you.
I know
Leave
you
the
guys are going to
water.
see this, but there's no way Victor's just not going to have two skeletons hanging around her just in beachwear, keeping an eye on her walking underwater.
You can breathe on the water?
Yeah.
I think she got that from her mother.
Sea goddess, kind of how things work.
No, I forgot.
I'll get Cass to come. Well, I'll convince her somehow.
Well, we'll see what happens when it happens.
Indeed.
I'm going to go find Dr. Pepper and go fix this man's issue, and then we can head home.
As you say that, Dr. Pepper comes running back out with a bunch of bands. Big old rubber bands. Alright, here you go! You'll want to use these after about a week or so. This will help you rebuild them muscles. Get them used to working again.
Ah, very good.
A little easier than lugging around big old weights. A little easier on the joints anyway.
Ah, yeah, very good. I will begin actively working on this immediately. Plus side, I suppose I can get more reading done.
True. Me imagining if Dobby would actually just hold a book for him.
The laugh says other.
She'd find something to prop it on.
I mean, once again, Jubei has the ability to cast Invisible Servant.
But you can't move. How are you going to use somatic components?
I mean, if he's so dead that he can't wiggle his finger, I suppose that's fair.
Davio will pay one of the village people.
That no,
She'll
I mean, literally, there are undead skeletons running everywhere in the city that Jubei could just have.
Davia paying the village people? Wow.
It's how she shows she cares. True, she could do it herself, but she doesn't care that much. But she cares enough to pay someone.
The village people.
Yes.
loyal subjects that we can use at our
Forced
whims.
tyranny.
Junpei gets the special treatment.
I guess also Jubei has mage hand, but that's also has semantic components. So,
I mean, to be
Uh,
fair, it's not forever.
yeah.
Dr. Pepper, where is this fellow who has
Oh yeah, follow me. He's down here at the farms. So he has you follow him for probably about 10 minutes out to the farms, where you got the comatose man.
I will expend the diamond dust to cast greater restoration on him.
Okay, go ahead and cast the spell. Alright. As you cast this, the man slowly wakes up. There's a very happy, joyous reunion. And you, as you all, did anybody go with him or did you go alone?
I didn't. I mean, he would have gone by himself, but if people wanted to go with him, it'd be fine. He didn't really like ask if anyone wanted. He just kind of followed. So-
Since Ayla had kind of looked over the guy before herself, she probably want to check to make sure he's good.
Okay. So yeah, it's a pretty joyous reunion. As you do that, though, you feel, Esteban, you feel a kind of a vibration in your deck of cards.
Kind of reaches towards it.
What suits do you currently have?
I believe it's. I gotta pull it up.
I do remember you having hearts.
I think hearts and clubs.
Okay. That's what I thought it was. As you take a look at your deck, you notice that some of the blank cards have a very faint. It's very hard to see, and do you think that that's just kind of the beginning of this? Very faint little diamonds.
Interesting. All right. Kind of thumbs through the cards, pockets it back. Looks over towards the man who is catatonic. How are you feeling?
A little tired, but I feel much better now. Thank you.
That's alright. Glad I could help.
Thank you very much. I don't have much, but here.
No. What is he offering? Probably still won't decline, but I'm curious what he's offering.
He is offering to answer the question of life. No, he's
Yes.
pulls out this. There's like this little jewelry box that was on the windowsill next to him, and he offers it over to you.
The jewelry box is closed, right? Does he open it? Do I get to see what's inside?
Nope, it is closed, and he's just offering as is.
It's right. I don't really need to take it for payment. I assume this is, a valuable keepsake to you.
Oh, are you sure?
No issue, really. But I mean, it's up to you. I've expressed that I really don't mind, and you probably need it more than I do, to be honest.
All right then.
I have enough money at home. Thank you for the offer, though. Looks over towards Dr.
He
Pepper.
nods.
So, should be alright, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, this is great. I'll work on helping him get back to normal after that. Thank you very much.
There are some things a doctor can't do. Give him a wink.
He narrows his eyes at you.
I'm just joking. I'll pat him on the shoulder. We'll be taking our leave in a few short moments, so thank you for your hospitality, Dr. Pepper.
That was Dr. Pepper right there.
Ayla kind of mutters under her breath. It's just like, oh,
He's not exactly wrong. There are things doctors can't do. Why did that upset him? I don't get it.
You get the feeling he's very proud of his doctor title.
I'm sure. That's one. We'll just kind of give him a polite bow of his head, and turn around and flip his cape. And...
Well, before all of you go, I want to make sure you all leave with a gelato.
Alright, well, that's fine. Happily take one.
You guys follow him back to his inn, and he gets everybody a gelato. Congrats.
woo.
We'll begin casting the spell.
All right. So you cast teleportation circle. All right. Jubei, I shall stay with them here.
Very good, Satoshi. Take care of them while I am indisposed.
Of course.
Wait,
We'll
what,
see you in a few days.
what is up? We're all going. We have to go back.
No,
All of
we
us
are
have-
yes, well, together, I suppose. First,
You can do your salutations and goodbyes when we leave again or whatever, but we all have to go back.
Oh.
It kind of like leans over a bit. And it's just like,
Esteban, I think they were having a moment.
Realized I just wanted to make them have their moment and not spoil it when they realize that we're all going back anyways.
Was that spoil it? Oh, okay.
Possibly. Like, oh, goodbye! I'll see you when I see you. Oh, wait, we're going to the same place.
it's kind of like when you say goodbye and you realize you're both walking in the same direction.
Yep.
Really awkward.
Ella looks at Satoshi and Jubei with a reassuring smile. She's like,
Don't worry, you will have a chance for a proper moment once we're there.
To be fair, it's not that important.
Alright, so you guys take the teleportation circle, and Castle Ground should eventually reload.
Dude, all my money. And I can't even complain about it because I'm supposed to be a rich boy.
It's so
No,
stupid.
no,
You're
no, no, no,
rich.
no, 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 no.
I'm like, please donate to this poor bard who can't ask his parents for money.
The problem with being, it's the
got
rich kid who
cut off,
got
he's
cut
just
off.
voluntarily not trying to siphon his parents' money. Unless he needs to.
Probably dealing with world-ending events. That doesn't seem important.
So you guys return. You hear a and kind of a clattering, and you see Tom and fell on his butt. He's like, oh.
Why are you always here? Whenever we come back, you're always right nearby.
But this is where I train.
Diligent, very diligent.
I mean, I'm sure with plenty of training, you'll be very useful someday.
You guys look at the tree. Like, what's that supposed to mean?
It's as I said. I don't understand.
Am I not useful now?
I love
In
the
what
fact that
aspect?
we're about to ditch him and take the child along this time. For real.
Useful in what aspect?
Any
Oh, of course.
combat? Combat?
No.
Yeah, combat. He kind of looks at you with his eyes wide open and is like doing like a half smile and nodding his head. Yes. Yeah.
No.
No.
Just imagine
no.
he tries to fight one of Victor's skeletons, just gets destroyed.
You know what? I see what's happening here. I get it. I must go on an adventure and prove myself.
No.
Oh, for the love of God, don't do that!
Tommen runs off.
does he actually?
Yeah.
Ayla's will chase him down.
You don't be afraid to use whole person!
Yeah, she's casting it. Oh wait, no, I don't have any spell slots left.
I will,
She'll cast command. She'll cast command and say
Command
sit.
works.
What's the DC?
I have it somewhere.
Should be under
Should
your
be
spell book.
14 right now for you.
Oh, fuck.
Guess
What
I'm
do you-
saying.
Oh,
Oh
gosh.
god.
Nat
Doesn't
20.
know.
Oh
my God.
Does everyone see this happening?
Yeah, we're all like right there.
Ayla, come here. I'll get us over there.
Sorry, I had to open Stella's sheet because I was like, does she have all this? And I think she does.
Tommen is zigging and zagging at this point. You have no
Ayla-
idea where he's gonna go.
Well, Ayla does have 40 speed, so is that faster than him?
You're also a rogue.
I'm also a rogue.
Did Stella's hold person go through, or was he out of range?
I'll roll another one. Just for poops and smiles.
See, I also have held person, but
Well, I messed up that roll, but 16.
DC
So as
17.
he's running, he suddenly stops. Boom.
Ayla will take this opportunity to take out some rope and tie him up.
Oh.
Someone's been learning from Davia.
No. Oh my. No. Stop. Stop.
Oh my god.
As you're tying him up, Ayla, you get the feeling that somebody or something is watching you.
Can I look around and see what that might be?
You can roll a perception.
Tommen.
Tommen.
Guidance.
You see standing very still in the open, Guck. You get the feeling that he thinks he's invisible right now because he's not moving.
Which one's Guck again?
The orc.
Filthy.
Oh
Filthy.
god damn it.
Oh God. No.
She will stare at him for a moment, then look back at Tommen and return to tying him up.
You just hear a very, very low, filthy.
After hearing the commotion, you just see Victor kind of walking out of the castle. Yeah, what's... Oh, everyone's back, that's good. Looks over at Ayla. I thought you was an item with Estevan, Ayla.
Huh?
She's a bit kinky to get going with Tommen, that's the first date.
What are you talking about?
Oh. Bet you was tying Tommen up, yeah?
Yeah.
Why is your immediate association with that Victor?
Well, I do share I do neighbor Jube's room.
Ayla still looks confused. She's gonna try dragging Tommen back to the group.
Stella would see Ayla struggling, trying to drag, and just come and grab him by the scruff of his neck and just easily just drag him away.
Is everything good, Vet?
Come on, man. Come on. I want adventure.
Tommen, you haven't even beat one of the Stellingtons since the 1-on-1 matches I set up for you yet.
Hey, they cheated.
They literally stands there in big old armor so you can smack them.
Not the one I fought, no. It jumped.
Tom, if you try this again, we will have to tie you to a chair for your own good.
Tommen, there are people who do more than just jump in the world. If you cannot handle that, then I really think you cannot handle, adventuring.
Yet. I mean, we don't want to kill his hopes.
Yes, yet. Start from somewhere.
Yes,
Get some more training in, yeah?
Man. Always busting my balls.
Here, Tommen, when we return, I would be more than happy to, be a sparring partner if you like.
He looks up. Really?
Yeah.
You're not gonna jump, are you?
I'm sorry?
No, forget it. That's fine.
She's
Sounds
just
good.
like, huh?
And don't worry, I'll make sure to excessively handicap myself.
Vaporise that confidence.
Huh?
Oi, never mind. Yeah.
All right. Now, you guys can stay the night here for a night if you wish.
I think we need to because I think Esteban's out of spells at this point.
Get some good
No.
health.
Well, I'm out of spells of teleporting.
Yeah,
so-
that's what I mean, right? So we catch up on the party. Jubei is brought to bed.
Just sees Everin running off.
Yeah, she's already dived into the ocean at this point, or at least into the lake.
Victor just watches. Ted! What the hell, yeah?
I hope the castle's been kept clean while we were gone. I'll have to check everything over.
What? You don't believe in the skeleton crew?
No.
She'll walk away.
You know, for someone who says that undead have feelings, she can be really mean about it.
All right. Well, with that somewhat out of the way, I assume Jube explains the situation, or maybe Esteban explains the situation.
Yeah,
Situation's explained, yeah.
Them needing to go back. Yeah, so how do you guys want to go ahead and take your long rests, I guess? And then in the morning, I suppose you can put together your new crew.
Justify why everyone's willing to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Probably hold a conference or thing just to talk.
As the
Conference meeting.
morning comes up and Jubei is unable to join the conference for obvious reasons.
Esteban is totally gonna take the head seat.
As you get there, Satoshi's already there.
Fuck.
Disappointment.
Did you know I was going to call? Well, actually, I guess I did. Never mind.
No, I wake up early and I came here for tea.
Ah,
Yeah, well, in any case, I suppose everybody's here now. We can begin some meeting.
indeed. So, as you all know, after a short debriefing yesterday about what had happened, Jubei is on his way to recovery. His curse is gone. But I did have matters to attend to still in Benicio. So, as briefly explained, long term, well, very, very long time ago, someone who I thought was dead showed up. So, and they asked a favor, which I am obliged to do, unfortunately. But it is seeking of a cursed weapon of sorts. You need to go deal with it. Or at least I need to go deal with it. So, any of you who wish to accompany me, considering, Jube is unable to.
Cypher immediately puts a hand up.
Tommen immediately puts his hand up.
Why is he
Tommen
in the
puts the hand. Yeah, why is Tommen in the conference room?
Ayla lowers his hand.
Yeah.
Zypher would have came in just attached to the hip of everyone because
Yeah, I
like
mean,
all
was-
of her people are here.
Victor and
Oh.
Cinder are there, and and Cass. So yeah. Yeah.
Do let-
Well, it looks like the little one wants to go. So if that's the case, I have to join you.
What?
Cass, would you like to join us in this trip into the city for the help of Estevan? Might be good to get out and stretch the legs a bit.
What's the city like, out of character? Because I am really not bad at remembering city names.
Venetia is the city we were just at.
Yeah, it's
So
the one full of
Oh.
Mario references.
Yeah, it's the Italian, like,
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
with the grand church of. We
Yeah,
don't
the
know
Holy
how-
Library and all that stuff.
There's a library there.
One of the biggest in the world, I believe.
Pretty
Well-
much, but it's chock full of information about cursed objects.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going, I guess I can come along too.
Ah, that is good. Always good to have an extra pair of hands, yeah?
But what about me? Tommen says.
No.
So, as you were saying, who else is coming?
What do you mean? You're just going to a city.
Tommen, you are completely and utterly useless. Your human life means nothing.
No. Tommen, your life does.
You have
mean
amounted to nothing.
But you have plenty of time to do something.
He's gonna turn Tommen into a fucking villain.
Stella walks in.
Cass.
Stella walks in and is like, "That's where you are, Tobin." Grabs him by the scruff of the neck again and drags him out of the room.
Cinder just kind of comments and passes. But
You
she's
have-
gone.
You have no idea how nice that felt. How good.
Big
Hello.
Victor's just like, to be fair, when he dies, he might be more useful in the end.
That is not true. No.
Satoshi just side glances over at you, Victor. Just like, really?
Well, he did lose the fight to every skeleton I put him against.
As he would.
Satoshi just shakes his head.
Anyways. Looks over towards Zypher. Are you sure you can. I've not. Well, I've seen a bit of your fire magic. I mean.
No, says your kid is good. She's been training with me and was able to do some really special stuff, yeah?
Alright.
Cypher's bored. Cypher wants to go. Can we go already?
God.
Don't worry, Cypher, when we get there, we'll have your candy, yeah?
You heard the
Face and
tiny.
hands.
You heard the tiny adult. We should go.
I don't know if
What
she's talking to Zypher or Victor.
You don't know
Exactly.
either. You don't know either. We can assume one of them. Most likely Cypher is what she was mentioning.
I'm going to remain here and continue my research.
Oh, yeah, very article. Could you keep track of your skeletons for me and make sure they do not go out of control?
I'll try.
That is good. I'll get ticked. I will also ask the others to take care of them as well.
If they go out of control, do I incinerate them?
They just
Yes.
use the spell and keep control of them, yeah?
Or destroy them if you must. It's alright.
I would appreciate it if you don't, and we got to get some new bodies if we do.
I will try
Presses
to
her lips
keep
together.
them It is not magic that I am used to, so it might be a little bit difficult at first.
Yeah,
You
don't.
guys
Oh.
hear from afar. Take me!
I guess if everyone's wanting to go already, I guess heading off.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, Sin. Twin will be there to help. He's a grave clerk. He knows all about this sort of thing.
Very well.
Oh boy.
Actually, Cinder, you would know this because you were here, but Twin left a while ago to go do some things.
Ah.
Tick stayed behind because he has projects. That makes sense, but
Quinn had left to attend to some things a while ago.
Ah! Well, that is unfortunate. Well, I think that scaly boy up top, the war cleric, also got the spell, so he could help as well.
Gives a nod. Alright.
I think-
Well, oh, yes.
Right. I'll take a couple with me, just so, carry my bags with me.
Alright. Don't know how the people there would see that, but I guess we shall see.
Yeah, we'll dress him up nice.
Just don't bring them near the library.
Yeah, I won't.
Ayla pinches the bridge of her nose.
Just imagine Picker, puts them up in, flesh suits and just put big sunglasses on them to hide the fact that they got no eyes.
Esteban places a hand on Ayla's shoulder. You and me both.
Oh, you brought the three chaotic people. What's up?
God.
We've got three of the most chaotic players coming in now with Victor, Zypher, and Cat.
Ayla shoots him a tired smile as she just kind of whispers at him, is like,
Ready to play parent?
Satoshi just goes, I got a bad feeling about this.
Just imagine when after a month when Jubei's better, Ayla just hugs him and goes, never leave again, never leave again.
oh my god.
Alright. Let's go.
Yeah, that sounds great. That's beyond severe. Zypher, you got everything packed?
Zypher gives a big nod.
Okay, don't forget to use the washroom, because we're not going to be able to go until we get there. I know it's instantaneous, but it's always good to remember the little ones.
What size category is Cypher?
Still medium.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you were small, you'd be able to ride Wolfie. You probably still can, though. But
That's
not-
okay. Depending what Zypher wants, she can piggyback on one of the skeletons.
Zypher's probably happy walking because she will probably end up running ahead sometimes.
Sometimes,
Okay.
yeah.
Esteban will take the moment to cast the spell.
Wolfie's
we
also
get-
coming.
So you guys do say, just for the sake of the meme, Victor brought two different skeletons with him this time. These ones are called Abbott and Costello, and you basically see what looks to be the skeleton of a dwarf mixed with the skeleton of a high elf. So basically a short, fat skeleton with a tall, skinny skeleton.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We'll cast teleportation circle.
Alrighty.
I don't have my languages here. Oh no. I can pick your languages.
Oh, I made a mistake.
You guys appear suddenly, you hear, Mamma Mia! Oh. Welcome to Vinicio. Oh, it's...
Yes.
Oh yeah,
it's
good
your
dog.
Who are these
Indeed.
people?
The others had to go back to rest up, so we're here on other matters that we didn't get to attend to.
Oh. Very well. Is there anything you need?
No.
I'm happy to help you around the city. Yes, with your new friends.
I'm pretty comfortable in knowing where things should be. But thank you.
Speaking of things where they should be, where are we going to start with your journeys, Stefan?
We were heading it was like the opposite direction of where Dr. Pepper's town was, right?
No, you go to Dr. Pepper's town, and then you go like another day west.
Okay.
So we got to swap by Dr. Pepper's first. This will be great. I can't wait for Victor to meet Dr. Pepper.
It's west of a town that we stayed at for a while, while handling Junpei's problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is good. Should we, what's the best way to get there?
Walking, taking the road there.
Seems a bit slow.
Don't have any other methods.
Do you have the polymorph spell?
I do, yes.
Yeah, we could turn ourselves into some big eagles and fly there. We're lickety split.
Suppose. I don't know how, comfortable people are riding giant eagles.
Looks over at Zypher.
Zypher has polymorph.
So we can have 3 giant eagles.
He doesn't know she had polymorph.
Victor would.
Yeah,
Victor's been
Victor would
teaching her.
know.
So that means we got 3 polymorph spells ready to go.
3?
Well, I got one. Little Zypher has one, and you got one.
Alright. How do we carry the big metal dog?
I mean, the big metal dog don't weigh that much.
Looks at it, looks how, sturdy it looks. Does it?
Well, how much does it weigh? Let me look. Count as that. It doesn't say anything about its weight.
I don't think it has anything about
It's a
it.
medium creature. A medium
I would
construct.
say it's probably anywhere between 120 and 150 pounds.
See, nice and simple.
Alright, well, I mean, I need to get some supplies first.
Oh, yeah, sounds good. By the way, I have some new spells you might want to look at in the future, Stefan.
Perfect. When we get some time to, perhaps before our rest, then I could take a look.
Oh, yeah, sounds good.
Thank you.
By the way, who wants to be the buddies?
Oh, actually, I might be able to just take care of flight myself.
Oh? I should do that.
Yeah,
We're currently out in public right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she'll just say,
I'll show you in a bit.
Okay. You sure you'll be able to keep up, so the eagle moves very fast.
How fast?
I think it's 60 or 70 feet. Or is it 90? They're one of the fastest creatures in the damn book.
I mean, with 40 feet plus bonus plus action dash, I'd be able to keep up, right? 4, 8, 160.
You'd be a little behind, but
A little behind.
because they can action dash still. I'd say you'd probably be able to keep up, though.
Yeah, they fly at 80, so 160 for them. So you'd be 120 to the 160.
Yeah, I can just carry you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there's plenty of room.
Sure you'll be able to hold on.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Try not to drop you.
Oh, say that again.
I'll try not to drop you.
She gives him a sympathetic pat to the arm.
Does that
I-
very low?
I believe in you.
Slight nod.
No pressure.
Beat of
So
sweat.
just imagine something knocks you out of polymorph immediately. You guys plummet.
Oh god.
Uh,
Never able to live it down. You already can't live it down.
all right. Well, knowing we would have done this, I should have prepared Featherfall, but
You'll be fine, yeah?
hopefully.
I mean, what? It's not like we're going to be attacked upstairs. There's not many creatures that can fly and just attack us at the random.
I mean, possible.
Oh, but there is a Bowser that you have to worry about.
Oh!
Oh my god.
He's a big, terrible dragon.
Dragon? In Bowser?
A dragon named Bowser.
Lovely.
He's always trying to steal the princess.
For what reason?
Nobody knows. Though,
As he-
if you have to ask me, this is Luigi, by the way, basically. If you ask me, I think they might have a thing. They just don't want to tell anybody. After all, how does one woman get kidnapped so often? Don't tell my brother, he's infatuated with her. It was a
Fair
crush on-
enough.
I hate it here.
Alright. Guess we shall go.
Go ahead and use your spells.
Oh wait, no, not yet. You
He's
leave
got to
the
pick stuff up first, yeah.
teleportation circle, room, house, whatever building. I need to grab more teleportation circle stuff and maybe another one of greater resto.
Roll me investigation.
Can I do that with charisma? Charisma investigation.
Maybe
Oh,
that's
crap.
two of the really smart people.
I mean, I have a +6.
It's not going to determine if you find it or don't. It's just how fast you're going to find it.
I mean,
You
if
could always
I'm
ask
not
someone
doing
for
that-
help.
He's fine. You guys find what you're looking for within an hour.
Cool. Didn't I go there last time? I've been there last time. I bought supplies last time. Can I go
Did
to
you?
the same? Yeah.
Then fine. I didn't remember that, so
No, I went to buy stuff last time because I needed it. Yeah, I need to get more chalk, so I'm gonna buy 3 more.
1,000 gold.
What? No,
Goblin looks at you. 1,000 gold.
it's not 1,000 gold for teleportation chalk.
No, it's 1,000 gold for looking at me.
I'm not playing that.
2,000 gold.
For
Speaking to me.
how do you make business?
3,000 gold for asking a question.
I could just leave.
I don't think he's
4,000 gold to leave.
You see,
Can I just get my?
Victor looks about. Is he even the proprietor? Like, is this even the guy running this shop, or is this some random fucking goblin?
It's a random fucking goblin.
That's what I
You
thought.
see a
Victor-
name tag. You see a name tag, Boblin.
Yeah. I don't think this is the guy running the store, Esteban.
Can I speak to the person I was speaking to last time? They didn't give me this roundabout before.
5,000 gold.
Hello? You left your goblin here.
Your goblin here.
God damn it, Boblin! You're making a fool out of all of us. Proprietor walks up. How can I help you, Hank?
You sell
Hey,
propane and propane accessories?
I do. He points to the wall. You see a bunch of clubs.
That looks like that's propane, all right.
It is indeed.
I was here last time. I need more teleportation chalk and diamond dust, please.
Oh, alrighty.
3 sets of chalk and 1 diamond dust.
Very well. Can I get you anything else?
No, that should be all.
Alright,
Is this a
alright.
magic shop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, there is a spell that requires a specific kind of component. Would you might have it on hand?
Well, I'm not a mind reader, lady. You got to tell me what the component is.
A pair of platinum rings worth at least 50 gold each.
Sure. We'll get you the pair of platinum rings and set them down right there.
Mhm.
50 gold.
That. Well,
He'll
it's 100 gold each. Well, 500. It's 50 gold each, so I have to take out 100.
Fair enough. He'll set down the stuff that you asked for, Esteban, and he charged you the same price as last time.
Thermal image what?
I will look over to Cypher. Cypher, can you come here for a second?
Oh, Zyphus skips on over.
She will kneel down and hand you the ring. This is for a spell, and if I think you're in danger, I will cast it, and you need to wear this for while we're here. Please.
Zypher like stares at the ring, not sure what to do with it.
Just as long as it's on your person.
She puts it in her pocket.
Thank you. Gets back up.
Right. Well, is everyone ready?
Well, I think we're all good. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
That's up.
Well, let's head out of the city and fly.
Indeed. Leave and cast polymorph.
Cast your polymorph.
All of us cast polymorph.
Ooh, halfway looks cool.
Bloop.
Sorry, I'm just looking at it. All of our characters are so quiet. It's so weird.
Hmm?
We're being really quiet this session. It's weird.
Waiting for stuff to happen.
I know, but like, I miss playing everyone because I could just talk a lot. It's so awkward. I hate it.
Well, he made the character, so.
I know. Just, I wish I made her a talker.
Victor just.
Yeah, we're
Oh
birds now,
boy.
so
This is one big chicken.
Don't you know?
God answer that.
Everybody knows that the bird is the word.
So 3 of you turned into birds.
Not it.
I assume Esteban, Victor, and Zypher turned into birds? Or did Zypher turn somebody else into a bird?
see, the only other person she would like turn into a bird would be she'd like walk up and touch Ayla, but she'd probably just turn herself into a bird because she wouldn't do that to Ayla.
Il's gonna give Esteban a chance to redeem himself with not dropping her.
I'll be with Victor.
Make the child carry the man in full plate mail. Okay.
Victor's got Cass
I'm
as
in
well
half
as the
plate.
yeah. And Victor's got his two skellies in his claws.
All right, so you guys take flight. Storm, roll me a 1d100.
Oh boy.
You drop her. I'm just kidding.
Why?
Yeah. No, but
Funny.
it would be kind of funny. I guess this is not as fast as those horses, though, right?
Yes and no, in the sense that we don't have to take a road; we can do a straight line.
That is true.
And we ignore like mountains and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's no terrain issues, so it's faster, and I think they're slower than the horses, but it's probably about the same speed given the flight difference. It's still pretty damn fast.
So, you guys stopping in Dr. Pepper's town, or
Yeah, we would probably.
wait? Polymorph only lasts an hour, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you
We
would.
end up stopping before then, or are we able to?
I think it was 2 hours with the horses, so
So we would have to cast a spell twice, which we can all do.
yeah. All right, so you guys take a little break, like a 10-minute break to eat lunch, and you cast polymorph again, and you fly the rest of the way. And you land at Dr. Pepper's.
As we land, Victor turns back into Victor. Ah, so this is the town we are meant to be at, yeah?
Indeed.
Very quaint.
Dr. Pepper walks. Oh boy, you guys were giant birds this time.
Well, what?
That's what I said.
Ah,
are these
good
fine
Tag,
folk?
mein Freund.
Ah, good day, good day. Welcome, come on in. You guys
Oh,
look a little parched.
Oh, you purveyor of the spirits?
I am indeed.
Oh, what a coincidence, so am I.
Oh, are ya?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
How about
I run
we
a
do a
tavern,
challenge? Oh,
Oh, a bit of a bar off.
yes, your strongest drink against my strongest drink.
Sounds like a plan, yeah?
I think we'll get along quite swimmingly.
Oh god.
Satoshi just goes, I go to bed if you think about this.
Same.
Don't worry, Satoshi. I'll be the first one to try this drink, yeah?
Oh. Yeah, we're gonna need a couple of willing participants. Don't worry, I'm a doctor.
Oh, God.
Zypher, I don't think this is something you can.
Oh yes, I'm sorry, young one. You're a little young, but I'll get you some gelato.
I don't know if she would know what gelato is, but she would look super excited.
He walks her in and shows her all the pretty colors and flavor options. There's like a rainbow colored one.
My god, her eyes would just like widen. She'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Take your pick.
All of them.
He like when he goes take your pick, he turns to get a bowl, and the second you go all of them, he like stops and looks back. You serious?
She gives a big nod.
Well, you heard her.
He hesitates a moment. Okay.
Oh god.
He'll put all 32 flavors into a big bowl.
It's gonna get brain freeze.
She's gonna have
dear.
an upset stomach. Is what she's gonna get.
That too.
Glad I prepared less restoration. Did I? I'm pretty sure I did, just in case.
He was careful to only do like at most 1 scoop per flavor, so it's not like too much.
Okay. I have it prepared.
Like, it's probably
Just
half a
32
scoop.
scoops.
Just 32 scoops.
That's a big ass fucking bowl of ice cream.
I don't think she's gonna be able to finish that by herself.
No, I don't think so either.
I hope she doesn't get sick.
She would take
I
a
wouldn't be so
couple-
worried about the sick. I'd be worried about the sugar high.
I imagine she'd take a couple like bites of it and it'd be cold and brain freeze, and then she would heat up the bowl with her fire magic and
God.
melt it all and then start drinking it.
Oh no.
And she's also not a cleanly eater, so that shit is also gonna get everywhere. It's gonna be all over her.
I'm just gonna start presentation. Cass is just gonna sit next to her.
She does have Presty, so
Yeah, like Cass is doing it so you can keep eating and not have to worry
just
about
doing
it. So.
it as she wouldn't have cared. She would have dealt with it afterwards.
I know, but Cass is being nice, and then you eat your fill. I'm just watching what's gonna happen between Victor and Dr. Pepper.
So Dr. Pepper leans on the bar counter. Alright. What's your best drink?
Well, are we talking the best tasting or the ones that fucks you up?
You know, the second one. He looks over at Estevan. He'll be our guinea pig.
I'm not being your guinea pig.
I'm glad you volunteered.
I'm not.
Well, if we're looking for my strongest drink, that would be the Lich's Crown.
The Lich's Crown.
Oh, yeah.
Curious drink.
So I'm just kind of sighs. I wish I had the 2 drunkards. Those who indulge in drink here.
Yeah, I know. We're missing the 2 who would actually be useful.
How about asking Satoshi? Do you? Since Jubei does so much.
Satoshi, you'd love to drink, wouldn't you?
I am not a fool.
Neither.
Well, I do enjoy a good sake. I am not as much of a boozer as Jubei.
You both need a judge. I can do it. Look really reluctant, but agrees.
Alright. Your Lich's Crown against my Corsair.
Be right back.
Wait, I don't know how we're doing this. I mean, I'm assuming they're both proficient with drinking kits, because Victor is.
Yeah. What goes in a Lich's Crown?
Oh, Jesus, man. Well, apart from the keg that obviously has some Crown Royale in it, it'd basically be like a death drink where he just starts taking, like, Lich's Crown, where he would have, like, Crown Royale, probably something bubbly, followed by something he would consider the deadliest moonshine he ever created, but just like a drop of it. That just kind of makes things sizzle.
Okay.
Cass will be trying it. God, why do I do this?
You just see, like, Victor put on, like, a frickin', like, a welding mask and apron as he, like, takes it by, like, the big pliers as he's got this bottle he pulls out of his bag of liquor, holding, and just kind of slowly drips a single drop into the glass.
Who here actually drinks a lot?
I
Does
don't.
anybody here drink at all?
Esteban drinks. He doesn't drink alcohol.
No, I mean like out of character.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean,
I
I drank, but not a lot. I used to drink a bit more back in college.
Okay. it's college, so.
Hey, I fucking passed out yesterday, so
Yeah, I think right now Storm is our best bet.
Go ahead and roll me a check for that, Heath.
Uh,
Brewers.
oh, I don't have it. My drinker's kit's not in my inventory on this sheet. Oh well.
Just do a 1d20 plus int plus proficiency, I guess.
Okay, +8. That's /r 1d20 plus 8. Oof! Roll that one, poor.
Alrighty. So you put together your Lich's Crown. It's still a pretty strong drink. Cass, make me a con save as you take a drink of this pretty strong drink.
Con save.
Yep. Okay, it gets you pretty tipsy without much of a problem. It is a strong drink.
Lesser restoration. So I can be a fair test of the second one as well.
If you had to give it an arbitrary score, you'd give it like a 13 out of 28.
So like a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Let me be a
What?
5, but yeah.
A 4 or a 5 out of 10. All right.
Yeah.
Next one.
Okay. This was private on accident.
Oof! You even did worse.
Yeah. So he grabs a shot glass, puts in some of his Dr. Pepper and then some rum. And then he pulls out, he didn't pull anything out, he snaps his finger and his thumb lights on fire and he puts it on the rim of the glass and the glass catches fire and he slides it down to you.
Is it all?
Be sure you blow it out before you drink it.
She will do so and take a drink.
And make me a con save.
All right.
Okay. That one still gets you pretty tipsy too. They're about equal on that part.
The flavor, though.
The flavor. Victor's had a stronger flavor overall. Probably just a little bit better. But Dr. Pepper's was a little bit sweeter.
I'll have to give it purely based on statistical averages and numbers. I'd say Victor, but Dr. Pepper, not bad. Slight edge on it with the sweetness, but maybe a little bit too much. But good. But it was both kind of bad from both of you. You need to work on your performance a little bit better.
All right. That
Victor
was
kinda
only the
sniffs
first round.
Victor sniffs the booze in the can. I wonder if this has been sitting too long.
Yes, I have not used my tools in quite some time. Normally, I've already have everything brewed. This is the first time in a while that I brewed it on the spot.
Well, I must say I'm not impressed, but they were okay.
All right. With that, the I guess drink off is over. With Victor narrowly getting a victory.
Yeah, Cash does lots of restoration again, just to be in the sober head mindset.
The rolls.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Better get them out of the way now.
Mhm.
Well,
All right.
with that, I suppose we're spending the night till we head off to where you need to go, Esteban.
indeed. Wait, what was the last sentence?
What?
What was said? Sorry, Eve.
I said we're going to spend the night and then head off in the morning to go where you need to go.
Oh, where are you going?
Was it west of here?
Yeah.
Was it ruins or something?
There's another town over there.
There's another town west of here. Don't suppose you know anything about.
Oh. He ponders a moment. I've been hearing some odd rumors coming from that direction.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right though.
There's this heavy, thick black mist that likes to roll around. They say within this mist are creatures.
Right.
These creatures are controlled by a man with one of the cursed objects. Don't know too much else about it outside of that, so you might want to be careful.
That's good to know.
So, a bunch of creatures, yeah? How far is it from here?
About a day.
Do we want to leave
On
now
foot.
then, since we made some good time getting here?
That's probably a good idea.
Okay, well, then I suppose, Dr. Pepper, it was nice meeting you, but we has to get going on the lickety-splickery.
Are you going, or did you say it was a bad idea to go?
Oh, we should get going. We'll
Yeah, you said it
probably
was a good
like
idea.
wait, a fair distance away when we start seeing the mist.
Zypher's laying on the ground, clutching his stomach, looking sick.
Oh, don't worry, Cypher, do you need...
The melted ice cream is probably like about halfway is about the amount she ate.
Dude, the mix of flavors would. Oh god.
It's just a sugar injection at that point.
Yeah, the cheese and onion ice cream was what really did her in.
You got it.
She like rolling back and forth. She's like,
No, she's just like laying there, like drained of energy.
Are you okay, Cypher?
She just gives you like a grumbling sound, not even words anymore.
don't worry,
shit,
said
too
everyone.
much.
That should be fine. How about Costello? Just pick it up and let's get going. As you watch these two, like, padded skeletons that are clearly skeletons but try to be dressed up to look as fleshy as possible wander over. And
The hell are
pick
those
Cypher up.
things?
Oh, she's my valet!
They look weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't have to pay you a maid.
They're all sticking bones.
Yeah, I really should get to feed them more.
Do they want some gelato?
I don't think she'd appreciate it.
What about some jerky? I got jerky in the back.
honestly, we could take some jerky for the road.
Sure, why not?
I'll give you some jerky for the road.
Dude, now I could go for some jerky, man.
It's deer jerky.
And the two skeletons carrying Zypher, we head out.
Onwards.
On the road again.
Indeed.
Alrighty, so you guys are going to head out on the road and go westward. Roll me a couple perception checks, whomever wishes to do so.
That is not Victor's strong suit.
It will give bardic inspiration. Actually,
on
well,
nature?
I don't know. I don't realize we're actively doing things. I'll just roll my own.
Perception, sorry. I heard nature. Sorry. Perception then. Where is it? There it is.
Oh, I am okay at perception. I'll do it too.
Well, do we see anything, Nano?
Sorry, I was reading something.
Okay.
All right. As you guys travel for quite some time, those who haven't been here, they see the weapon graveyards every so often. It's not near as thick as it was as you flew over. For those that remember that description, you guys come upon a hill, and there's this road that kind of goes around the hill and up it. And as you go up the hill and around, you begin to see Estevan in particular, along with Ayla. Cash, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You begin to see along the kind of floor, the ground, I should say, every so often there's this like thin tendril of black mist that comes out from the ground itself.
Ha! Reminds me of the spell I have.
Rather foreboding, isn't it?
How long have we been traveling to?
It's a few hours.
Well, the cipher should be fine. Anytime a black mist comes out, she is going to shoot a firebolt at it.
A fire bolt?
Bolt, yes.
I was
I was
really
about to
hoping you do a
say
fireball.
fireball.
Well, as you guys go to investigate one, a firebolt hits it. As the ground shifts underneath from the firebolt impact and snuffs the wisp.
Well, this is very interesting.
Zypher, do you mind if the next one we see we take a look at it without the firebolt?
She shakes her head. No!
Okay.
And she's gonna be clutching, like grabbing at Cass.
So we'll just stay next to her and just keep an arm around her.
Don't talk to me or my daughter ever again.
This seems to be very interesting. The place seems to have a bit of a dark crush about to it, yeah?
Indeed.
I wonder if they are dangerous.
Probably eventually, the closer we get.
Yeah, we should keep our eyes open in case there's some sort of dangerous creatures out here, yeah?
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. And Zyph, remember that present I gave you?
Oh, she would have that out. She would have that.
Alright.
What's the present?
It is a phoenix that is constantly emitting light because of the artificer thing.
Ah, okay.
So it emits about like a 10-foot just light around her.
Well, this sure looks fine and dandy, but about what time of day is it, Nano? Is it getting close to camp time where we need to camp out before we reach the next place, or?
Starting to get there. Starting to get there. Yeah.
We'll have to start setting up for night here soon.
Dude.
Sounds
Probably
so
best. As what? Ayla sounds tired.
No, you sound so tired.
Me? No.
Well, if we...
Go on.
Well, do we want to start setting up camp now, or do we want to wait later?
We can inch in another hour?
The closer we get, do those tentacles look worse the closer we get to this area?
They're
Yeah.
not tentacles. It's just like wisps of smoke.
Okay. But do they look
Tentacle
like they
wisp.
get more intense the closer we get?
They start to, I wouldn't say get more intense, but there's more of them.
Do we want
And-
to?
You're not sure. I'll just hold off and wait to see if you guys continue on or not.
Yeah, I was about to say, do we want to keep going in forward, and or do we want to kind of camp out as the perimeters of this smoked?
Can I see how gradually more of them they get? Do we know?
You're not sure. You'd have to continue moving forward.
I guess it's better to be safe. We should camp outside of it then.
I mean, worst case scenario, if they just lose an hour, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I guess I should start. You go get the cooking and I'll get the tent ready.
I gets his tent ready. His bedroll.
Victor will cast Liam's tiny hut.
Alright.
So I don't think Lehman's tiny hut can fit S1's tent in.
But it is good for the rest of the party. So
Yeah.
you can be outside the safety bubble and get murdered while we're all safe.
Fine.
Underneath the magic hut, it's pretty much just people. Everyone can only put down like a bedroll, right?
Yeah, there's enough room for 9 medium creatures.
Okay. Looking between that and the tent, it'll kind of speak up and just say,
We could take watches if you like.
That would be ideal.
Alright.
You can stay whichever. It's safer probably in the
I'm not leaving you out here. Not to say you can't defend yourself, but, I'd feel better that way.
sure nothing will. As long as we are keeping aware throughout our watch. I mean, regardless, without Victor, we wouldn't be having this spell anyways, so
Yeah.
would have been fine regardless. In any case, I guess watch us.
Watches. Who's taking watches?
So we need
First.
3 of them, right?
The wolf doesn't need to sleep, and I have chance.
And I have 2 skeletons that don't need to sleep.
So we could realistically have one person each watch, and then the wolf and the skeleton.
I'll give them advantage with the extra stuff. I still want people to take a watch because
Oh yeah,
there are
I mean,
things
that's,
to describe.
one person at a time, but they can have their advantage watch.
Ayla will go first.
Do you want me to join you, or are you okay with taking it yourself?
I'm fine either way. Whatever you would like.
Join you.
What was it?
I'll join you.
Alright. Who's doing, second and third?
I can do second and third.
Are we only meant to do one? Wait,
She's
both?
an elf. She only needs 4 hours of sleep.
Oh. Oh.
So I'll join her on the 3rd watch.
Ayla squints suspiciously.
What?
And you will pay attention, yes?
Well, if I don't pick the ego or abra un costero vil.
You will pay attention, yes?
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
he?
This is
But
such a very thought.
Why wouldn't he pay attention?
Paying attention to someone else.
doesn't say anything, but there's a look across her face of yes, exactly that.
Looks over to Cypher, makes a connection in her head, and nods.
Ayla will walk up to Cass and just kind of rest a hand on her arm and look at her and just say,
If he bothers you, just let me know, okay?
It's rude to touch people without permission.
I'm sorry.
she'll lift her hand.
But
She
Thank
just
you.
shakes his head.
Yeah, so rude.
thank you for the warning, though, but I can handle myself.
Okay, and just let it be known, if you have to, you are more than welcome to do whatever means necessary of keeping him away. None of us will judge you.
Stares at her, more confused. Shouldn't I be more worried? Wait, what does Cass know about what she is?
Yeah, you
What,
know
Ayla
exactly
is?
what she is.
Shouldn't I be more worried about you?
Was Cass there when the whole thing happened, or has anyone
She
shared with
would
her?
probably have found out.
I
Yeah,
think she'd
they-
probably found out, yeah.
I'm pretty sure with everybody and Victor and everybody, the mentioning of you being a vampire would have been mentioned if she wasn't there after the
Okay,
months.
Cass's reply is, shouldn't I be more worried about you?
She visibly flinches at that, and just kind of folds her hands behind her back and just kind of gives a small, little nod of her head.
Yes, that's understandable. Have a good night.
Good night. Oh, that hurt. That
Yes,
actually
that-
hurt me. I'm so sorry.
I love it, Phil. That's so great.
I'm so sorry. I love you, okay? I'm sorry. Oh,
The
I'm
guilt
so sorry.
immediate.
But it's so something like Cass would do. I can't. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
know it's fat. You're doing great. It's fantastic. I love it.
Okay. Just I know I love you, okay? All right.
As we get ready
It
for
was
bed,
hurt. I'm not hurt.
as
Okay.
Victor looks over, you see Victor gets in his PJs of his little nightcap and skull pajamas.
Cass will stay fully like she'd take off her armor, but she'd pretty much be fully ready. Like she still has like her gun to her side and like a sword to her hip, and she's just keeping watch of Cypher and just if Cypher doesn't mind, Wolfie will curl up next to Cypher.
Yeah, she wouldn't mind that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she'll keep watch. We'll sleep and then keep watch after she wakes up.
As they get the ring. Cypher, did you want a bedtime story?
She'd reluctantly nod her head.
Oh,
Victor would pull out one of his books. This is the story of the big bad wolf and his three little pigs. But it's got a twist where it's a necromancer twist to it. The final pig built his house out of bones and became alive and collapsed and devoured the werewolf.
God. Esteban will kind of look over towards Ayla. You're right.
Huh? Yeah, I'll be alright.
Don't take anything that she said to heart. She's just viewing it from an analytical standpoint.
No, it's alright. She's not wrong.
We've been traveling together enough. I'm well aware that you're able to handle yourselves, and if there's an issue, you'll be able to deal with it. You're fine.
I appreciate the reassurance. Thanks.
Offers a small smile before looking down at the ground again, and we'll find a spot for first watch.
Finding that spot, he'll kind of like wrap his arm around her shoulder and pull her in softly.
She appreciates that. Very dejected right now.
Worse than filthy orc.
Yes.
It's not the thing though. It's like she's just being right. That's the worst
Yeah,
part about it.
Victor might be like, handsy at worst, but he's not going to try to bite my neck and drain the blood from my body.
It's like, yeah, like you might kill me, like, dude. Like, I'm sorry.
Like, he might be a necromancer, but you're
Ayla's
literally
torn.
it's like he might be a necromancer, but you're literally an undead abomination.
Yeah, that's why Cass is like that's the thing. She didn't say it. She didn't say it with malice. She just said it matter of fact. Like didn't mean anything there. Like she's just stating a fact. That's all she was doing.
It's amusing as all it is. Ayla takes one step forward, then shove 2 steps back.
That hurt more than Estefan dropping her.
Yeah, this is Cass. Cass is brutal, but I love her.
Take our watch.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I will guidance.
We'll give bardic inspiration. And help. You have
Oof.
advantage.
You have advantage.
Oh, okay. Oof.
Advantage.
D4
I guess he
D10.
got really torn over what she said.
D10.
Nice.
Not bad though.
Okay.
26.
You keep a watch overnight. As you're sitting there keeping an eye out,
Is it still
it's I would say it's a half moon tonight. I don't have my calendar thing up anymore, so I can't say if that's accurate to the moon cycle, but I'm gonna say it's a half moon. So there's a little bit of light out that you can see with.
I'm like
Near the end of your watch, you notice that the moon is starting to get hidden behind some clouds. At least that's what you thought at first. As you take a second look, you see that it's actually that looks to be something made out of the same stuff as that mist. It's not doing anything to you, it's just up there in the sky.
Like high up in the sky?
High enough to where clouds are.
Is any of that mist stuff like around us anywhere? You know? Nano.
No, dead.
Oh no, we lost him.
And the power game. I'm kidding.
Sorry, my headset died.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they're high enough to about where clouds would be.
Is there any of the stuff like around us on the ground?
Not that you saw.
Okay.
Though you do notice, like, as the moon kind of sits, obviously it sits there, and the mist kind of moves around, there's, like, faint bits of glowing green in it.
What do you think that is?
Not too sure. Probably something to do with the curse.
To catch me up, were we informed as to what kind of curse it might be?
I don't think any of you know because you didn't look into it.
I tried to, It can possibly duplicate spells, is what I've heard. It's a staff named Echo.
Hmm. Okay. Did he share that with the group?
Yes.
Mm.
Do you think it's copying a spell right now, maybe?
Could be the case.
Well, I guess we'll find out more after some traveling.
She'll sit up a bit, glancing over at him.
Thanks for the reassurance, though, Esteban. I can't keep getting upset over stuff like this.
It's alright.
No. I want to make it so that I don't keep getting upset over stuff like this. What's the terminology? I want to have more of a backbone. So I'm going to try.
I mean, just remember that despite what you are, you know, the actions you take and the things you do make you a very generous and kind person. What you are doesn't define you. My parents are a big example to that.
You have a very kind heart, Esteban. I'm sure as well with the environment you grew up with, it helps with your ability to understand.
Well,
I
had a lot of help along the way.
I guess I do have to keep in mind. I mean, I have you and Everin and Jubei and Twin, wherever he is, and Satoshi. I'm gonna try. I am.
I believe in you.
She offers a small smile and turns her attention back up towards the stuff in the sky. Is
I'll
it
kind
has
of-
it? Okay.
He'll kind of pull her close a little and kiss the top of her head.
Wow.
She'll return the side embrace. Actually, smile remaining on her face as she kind of looks up at the stuff going on up there. Has it been moving, or is it just kind of resting there?
You know.
What?
Is it
Mood.
moving or resting there?
The mist?
Yeah.
It's traveling. It's just like a big plot of it. Like I said, it's like clouds.
Oh, so it's like a cloud itself?
Seems to be. Cloud of that mist.
Okay. I guess then with this, the conversation that just happened, is that towards the end of their watch?
Probably. Maybe.
I don't know. That's up to you.
Oh. Got it.
I guess. Yeah. Did the mist start at the start of our watch because we would have just started talking, ish.
She would have noticed it around about 2/3 through it.
Okay. Okay. In that case, as kind of one more thing, it will say,
as for the dagger thing, we can take care of that at a later date. I do want to help you with this business that you're dealing with.
Feel like your dagger might run a little deeper.
Considering my wonderful luck, more than likely.
It's I wouldn't be surprised if we would have to go through Gravania. Perhaps a few months or something.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
More than likely. Well, on the bright side, though, we talked before about you showing me around the area, so I can think of it as an extension of that, though not as nice an extension. So I guess more like a.
She starts muttering under her breath about the technicalities of it.
My home is very lovely, and my mother will be overjoyed to meet you. I'm sure.
Oh yes, I'm really excited to meet her too.
Oh God, I might need help with this one because I can't remember the bat origami she made. Did she make that for Estefan or his mom?
You're asking the wrong person.
Oh no! It's so long
Okay.
ago.
When two people can't remember what they did.
Oh no!
I think it might have been for
His mom.
his mother. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, then she'll say,
Did she like the gift, by the way?
Yes, she did.
Do you think she'd like more of them?
Knowing her, yes. Collect a whole lot of things that my father has to put up with.
Thinking back on it actually kind of, gave me a bit of an idea while I was, exploring some stuff by myself. Something I knew I learned I can do, actually. Here, let me see if I can,
She'll like take a deep breath, close her eyes, and try to focus. And then, hold on. Let me remind myself as to how I wrote this. Okay, yeah. So from her back will sprout out these sort of mystical black bat wings from her back, taking on very much like a bat wing type shape, but large enough for her size. She kind of looks back at them and with a prideful little smile on her face.
and she's like, this is sort of what I meant earlier about flying.
Impressive.
I can only keep it going for a while, though.
And she'll let it dissipate into the air. I'm glad I did that before the long rest, because I need a rest now. Oh, God.
I am, though, very excited to meet her and get to know her more. I guess we should probably start waking the others for the next watch, huh?
Yeah. Let them know
Okay.
of the mist.
Yeah, we should let them know about that, too. But, thank you again, Esteban.
Right.
Mm. She will rest a hand on his cheek to turn him hit her way, and then give a small peck on the lips before getting up, and attempts like a just normal walk away, but it's more like a walk really fast away towards the next person who can take the watch.
Are you sure you don't want me to wake them up? Considering.
Hmm?
You know, considering earlier conversations.
No, like I said,
Just like a little huff and brows for Obin, a very determined but shaky, determined look.
I will try to get better at this. I'll do it.
Fall into the tent.
Still a bit flustered with her own actions, though. She'll quickly look away and quickly hurry over to wake the next group and inform them of the mist in the air.
You know what? I'm just wondering how big a dick Victor just was today.
What's
Because
that?
he doesn't have to allow you into that dome, so you would just be knocking on the outside.
Oh
of
my
it.
What's it gonna do?
I'm like, I was like, it's like part of me's like, well, I mean, to be fair, Cass brought up an interesting point that we got to be more worried about Ayla.
What's it gonna do?
I'm gonna roll for it.
So
My
I
GIF
totally forgot
intensifies in truth.
I'll make a wisdom save here to see whether he can resist being resist this or not.
Totally forgot to grab spells off of Victor.
Nope.
Nope.
just a bang, bang, bang.
Oh,
Ayla bonks against the outer edge, and that immediate moment of confidence and determination disappears as she's going to walk back to the tent. And Esteban, when you last saw her, she had been like a little flustered from that little kiss that she had done. But now she just looks defeated as she just face plants onto the bed and says, "They locked me out."
He kind of just
One
like
step forward, two steps back.
shuffles over and just kind of like pets her back softly. I'm sorry, Ellen.
She's
to be fair-
face down in the pillow, planking.
Victor was a little salty with the whole, you be careful
Oh,
with
yeah.
Victor and you can beat him up if you want to, but he's like, fuck you, bitch! He's like, you're not allowed in here!
I'm sure he's just a little spiteful from your comment. Maybe perhaps don't provoke him.
Yeah.
He deserved it.
And I feel like now the Kamar has returned back.
You haven't heard the stuff that he said.
It's fine. I'll go wake him up. I'll come back later and make sure you're okay.
Fine.
Presses her face back down the pillow.
I love the fact, it's like I just realized that there's no he can keep Ayla out of there. Like if everybody starts dying, he's like Ayla just is the only one who can't
Wait.
get the safety.
Who's the second watch? I think it's Satoshi, right?
No.
It's not my character because she said third and fourth.
We only
It's
have
not-
3 watches.
Oh, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Alright,
it's
yeah.
Cass.
Chaos in Victor.
No,
not-
Victor's
just
taking
Cass.
last.
Yeah, chaos.
The cast would be last, so it'd just be either you by yourself unless someone else joined you.
No, yeah, fine. Cass is fine being by herself.
Go into the dome. He'll like tap on it to make sure that he is also allowed.
Yeah, your hand passes through.
Okay. Mutter under his breath, at least he doesn't affiliate me with that then. Walks through. Goes to wake up Cass.
Cass is probably like half awake anyways because she already has a hard time sleeping and you're already well aware of that. And so like even without like barely even touching her, she's already up.
That's your watch.
All right.
Hope you. There's no issues. If you take a look up in the sky, there's a black mist rolling over the moon.
Hmm.
Uh, be aware of that. Perhaps keep an eye on things.
Well, you be safe too. She
You'll
says
be fine.
that. She says it not usually used to saying that, but knowing it's a nice thing to say.
Is she
Thank you.
telling him to be careful of the vampire he's with?
No, no, she's saying like be safe from the
General.
mist.
Okay. I was
He
about to
you
say,
probably
come on,
tell
guys.
that.
Yeah.
He's
got
telling
good
that.
insight.
Yeah.
He'll give her a bardic inspiration for her watch
Mm-hmm.
as he leaves and souls ale.
Still just face down.
Can I check on Cypher? How's she doing? Like, I'm not gonna wake her up, but like, is she sleeping well?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep a watch then.
Meanwhile, Abbott and Costello are just standing next to Cypher. Just like, that's their normal skeletons gazing out into the mist.
Mm-hmm. All right, perception. Let's go.
You get advantage from the skellies.
Mm-hmm. Perception. Advantage.
Nice.
Not
You might as
20.
well add that you might as well add that
Nice.
D10 on it because it'll expire in 10 minutes.
26. She's making sure that her baby is safe. I'm kidding.
What?
Her baby, Cypher.
Oh. So yeah, you keep an eye out. You watch the mist like a hawk. You only hear it at the very cusp of your hearing. And it sounds quite far away. I mean, you're an elf, you have enhanced hearing, so you can hear longer distances. So you hear, from what you can describe or think, it sounds like zombies, but it doesn't seem quite exactly like what a zombie would sound like. It's more like a snarling, I
Mhm.
guess. We'll call it snarling. I mean, I guess it's a noise zombies make normally, so you're not sure. There's a snarling out there, far off in the distance.
All right. That's my watch then.
Oh,
First
yeah,
time.
then Victor wakes up for the last watch.
All right. Cass will go over to Victor and just gently shake him a little bit, and puts a hand over your mouth, and puts like a quiet finger up to her mouth, and says, "It sounds like zombies or something snarling in the very far distance."
You see
I-
Victor kind of get wide awake with interest and kind of like tries to peek around her to see what's happening.
Will remove my hand slowly. As I said, there are zombies. Just be quiet. I don't want them to come over here. Plus, the mist is in the clouds right now. If you look up,
Okay, gotcha. So the mist is in the clouds and you think there's undead out there, possibly.
sounds like it. I'm used to yours, aren't I?
Oh, yeah. So I don't use the zombies very often. It's not very smart.
It doesn't sound like zombies, though. It sounds like they're snarling. Maybe I don't know how, but zombie animals or beasts, possibly.
Well, that's just possible. Zombies can be made of all sorts, like dogs. Could be ghouls as well.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of undead that could exist out there.
It's very hard to hear it, but if you hear it, you might be able to distinguish what it is.
I will see if I can determine the outcome of the monster.
I will guidance.
Okay, so Victor makes his perception check.
Okay.
I just realized something.
Oh.
Is this fucking Viego? Did you make Viego?
I'd be fine with that.
Ooh,
I'd
dirty
be
20.
so fine with that. Please, please give. Sorry, and you stop. I love Viego. Like you
Got
have
a
no
dirty,
idea.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You're trying to discern the nature of the snarling?
Well, I'm trying to hear it first. I mean, I can't discern it until I hear it.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're unable to hear it. But you do notice something out in the dark. There seems to be a figure moving out there, not paying any mind to your camp at all. In fact, you're only able to catch it when you see just like a gleam of a shovel.
Yorick?
Uh, hmm. Well, that's interesting.
Is it?
Yeah, I saw a gleam of a shovel out there. There's somebody out there.
Hmm. I don't want to wake the others up. As long as it doesn't come any closer, we should be fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. In the worst case scenario, we just stay in the dome.
What about the others?
Yeah, I suppose we can let them in too.
I don't. She doesn't laugh. I'd laugh. She doesn't laugh. Hmm. Well, this is interesting. There's a lot of undead seem to be around us.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
you. And Ayla.
well, I mean, I is a necromancer and Ayla is a vampire, so I mean, that alone would increase the undead past the normal person, I suppose. But this is a cursed land with some weird wisps. Perhaps the smoke cures the person and then possesses the body.
Maybe, but the mist is up the clouds right now.
Might have to take some samplings of it before we leave here.
Agreed.
Could be useful research.
I deal with more alchemy and robotics in general, but this seems like a study of a field that would be interesting.
Yeah, well, I'm sure if it's the added effects in necromancy. And besides, you know, robotics and necromancy have a lot in common.
It does.
You know what, Ares, by the end of the campaign, we have to get Victor and Cass to make robot cyber skeleton warriors.
Yes! Let's go! But,
Why have you done this? Why are you making Terminators?
Yeah, a bunch of Terminators running around.
there has to be some sort of laser beam. But I digress. I'm just worried about Cypher. She's not a big fan of mist and darkness.
Yeah, but she's a tough one, that is. I mean, she's still young. She'll grow. She'll understand that bumps in the night seldom are that scary. But she's smart enough to know that occasionally you gotta be terrified to stink out of them.
Mm-hmm. I just hope that she'll be okay.
Ah, don't worry. I'll make sure Abbott and Costello keep a close eye on her and make sure she is safe and sound.
Thank you. She says it like she's not used to saying that.
That was very good. You're getting better at that.
I try. But, let's keep a watch now.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll do my perception check too. Perception. 14.
Okay. So the watch goes by unhindered.
Yay, long rest.
Woo woo.
When the 8 hours are up, Victor's dome drops and looks over. Well, I suppose it's time for everyone to get up and get going. Bill, Ted, go wake up Olaf and Esteban, will you? Or come on, Abbott and Costello, as you see the two skeletons wander over to the tent.
The entire night, face down in the pillow. Just laying there, sulking until he passed out.
He would have helped, like, you know, pull her next to him and get her comfortable. console her, not leaving her face down planted.
Planted.
Mind you, though, when you do wake up, you just see two skeletal heads staring over top of you with a.
On instinct, Ayla is going to shoot an arrow.
Disadvantage, you're in melee.
That is true. Let's see. Attack, disadvantage, 11.
That'll miss. Just passes through its eye socket, but out the back of its head without hitting anything.
What is happening? Oh,
I thought we were being attacked.
oh my god. That is a sight to see in the morning, though.
I mean, I could pretend that the second hit was the accident.
Oh, it's fine. Get out. Out!
You
Leave!
see, well, you do see that, like, Costello, the short, fatter one, brings up, like, a little tray of coffee.
How did he make prepare coffee?
I'm not drinking that.
I'm good.
They just turn out and walk out.
That's the
Satoshi's next to you guys. You don't know what he got. No, I wonder how they make those noises with no lungs.
Is he in the tent?
He's watching you sleep the whole time.
Why are you in the tent?
I'm sorry. That was
Well, I came to wake you, but I saw the skeletons did it first.
Why are you laying down in here, though?
I wanted to try the bed. It looked comfortable.
Satoshi.
Just wakes up with them in between it, like the kid, like when I random kid that sneaks into the bed at night.
Were you lonely, Satoshi?
No.
Insight check. And I have a feature that lets me do it with advantage.
Oh boy. Okay.
21.
I mean, he has been on his lonesome for quite a long time, so
I will reach out and lightly pat the top of his head.
There.
She'll
You
look
can
at
try-
us. Okay.
You can try the bed yourself. I'm getting up and dressed. Actually, no. Get out of the tent. I'm getting dressed.
oh, it's very well.
Believing he's speaking to the both of them, Ayla will follow Satoshi. Huh?
Fine. She's seen him like get dressed in the tent before. plenty.
She has, but she figured you're talking both of them.
I didn't mean you.
Oh. Wait, you want...
He needs help.
Thanks.
I don't need help.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't? I can hold your cape and help you clasp that part. No?
Gosh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Satoshi, look. I bet you can't even put your pants on with both legs.
But what do you mean I can't put my pants on with both legs?
At the same time.
And? Get out of my tent!
I do this because I want to, not because you told me.
Oh, sure.
There, no. Like, he's still... I mean, he didn't say, but I can tell he's lonely. It's okay.
I mean, why would he... There are certain times.
There's a time and place for everything.
I mean, if he wants to hang out with Victor and Cass, that'd be funny. Or unless he finds them super weird and like cringy.
Maybe he wanted a cuddle pile.
Probably sees the look that comes to Esteban's face, is just like, or not.
Weird.
Let's be honest, Satoshi likes his menage a trois scenarios. We did work that out with earlier.
What does that mean?
Menage a trois?
What does
It's the
that
French
mean?
way of saying threesome, Everin.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Because since he had, since his experience with his with Jubei in Sakura.
wait, what?
Remember,
What?
there was a love triangle between the three. Remember?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were both after Sakura.
And then they did.
No, they never had.
Oh,
a menage
I
a
took that the
trois.
wrong way. I thought you were saying that he wanted to get with Esteban and Ayla together.
Oh no, he might have wanted that too. I mean, that's the thing. That was it. Meant to be taken that way as well. You don't know.
Okay, because we both took it really weird ways. But let's just go. Is Satoshi going to come over to Cass and Victor, or does he not like us?
He goes to wherever the food is now.
That's where Victor and Victor's frying up eggs and bacon with the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, guten Morgen.
Yes, good morning.
How do you like your eggs?
Over easy.
Oh yeah, very good, good. You just see like frickin' like his mage hand flipping eggs.
If I had this while I was teaching, I could have taught better. The breakfast at the university was just so bad all the time.
Yeah, well, I mean, school cafeterias usually are shite.
No, you expect the university to be a bit better, but
You know, funny fact, I know that one university that they use the same cooks as they use for the prisons.
that is barbaric.
Yeah, it really was. Also, a real true story in my university.
Oh god.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, the same people that supplied food for my university also supplied foods for the prisons. And I'm pretty sure we had ex-cons as cooks.
Well, they got their shit together afterwards. Why not?
Yeah. They was terrible food, though. It's fucking...
Where is the other two? Are they taking longer to get dressed? I'm already done with my armor.
Yeah, perhaps you're having a bit of your morning snuggle time?
She looks confused.
Meanwhile, in the tent, Ayla's just flapping the cape.
What does that mean?
What's your morning snuggle?
Yeah, what is that word?
Oh, yeah, you Stephen, there's the two people sometimes we like each other, shares the beds in the morning. Well, I mean, they have a bit of a snog.
What are these words that you keep saying?
Yes, she is helping him get dressed.
Oh, so they're already snogged.
I suppose so.
At this point, I'm gonna leave the tent.
Ayla follows behind.
When Ayla and Esteban come over, Cass will say, "Was your snog nice?"
Excuse me, what?
Did she say snog?
Yes.
Well, I don't believe I know what that term is.
Didn't know that term.
You don't either? Oh dear.
No, I do. Never mind. No, we were not. I was getting dressed. Sent in skeletons and we were startled. And also, Satoshi was there?
Did he
Anyways.
join in?
No! No!
I mean, until I know what a snog is, I can't say yes or no.
I
No,
thought
he
it
did
was-
not join in on that.
I don't know the
Zyphus stands.
I don't know the context either, Ayla. I'm just guessing by what Victor is saying and Satoshi.
Zyphus says, "Why are you all talking about snot?"
We're not talking about that.
What's what you keep saying?
Wait, is that what Snug get? Wait,
No,
she said
no.
it came from Victor.
Okay, I'm gonna lean down and whisper the meaning of snog to Ayla, and basically say it's having sex.
Oh! No! Wildly saying no. And I said Satoshi. No, Satoshi wasn't either. No.
I mean, Cass will get up and walk over to Ayla. Would you mind explaining it to me?
Okay. Using the technical term, she'll give her a medical explanation.
Well,
Fornication.
well, with your state of mood and how you've been acting lately, it would be good for you.
Wow.
Ayla is the color of her hair right now.
As you hear that, you just hear Victor go. It's at the top of his lungs. Like Victor's on the floor, like holding his stomach, laughing at that.
Ayla is gobsmacked.
Cass deadpan says this. It's just like she looks a little bit concerned. Like maybe you should. Like I understand if you don't want to, but I'm just saying it'd be good for your health. I'm not a doctor though, but I do have a doctorate.
We know a doctor.
Suggest to take two and see him in the morning.
This conversation is highly inappropriate. Let's eat breakfast, everyone.
Ayla, how you like your eggs?
Proud of fertilized.
Please tell me Satoshi says that. I'm gonna die if he does.
Did he?
Sure,
Please.
why not?
Ayla smacks him upside the head.
Well, that seemed funny at the time.
We are moving on from this conversation.
Don't worry, we're not that interested in your love life.
She just sits and eats.
Defeated.
Wait, what was made for breakfast again?
Bacon and eggs, and like
Oh,
you
she
want to put
takes-
some hash browns and for Ayla.
Okay, I was about to say.
Zypher starts like grabbing all the food with her hands and like shoving it in her mouth, getting like grease and everything all over her hands, and then probably like a little bit through she looks over at Victor and he's probably giving her like a disappointed look, being like, I've been teaching you how to use a knife and fork, you should be doing this.
Yeah,
And
pretty
then
much.
she like presties herself and like grabs them and then very crudely starts trying to use them.
She just holds the knife and fork in one hand and continues grabbing things.
Well, no,
with-
it's like they hold the knife and forks, but you know, it's like when the person who's ever held them before, they make a fist and kind of like stab.
Yeah, she's not doing a good job, but she's trying.
Cass will eat like a normal person, like put like a cloth on her like lap and stuff, and eats really refinedly.
Victor puts
Wow.
in his like once again because it's his theme. He puts his skeleton napkin in tucks in his shirt.
You guys see Satoshi eating with two
You know
sticks.
what you should
Oh, you eating with your chopsticks, yeah?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Jubei showed me those before. They're very interesting.
They
Bacon and
take
eggs
some
with
learning.
chopsticks. Curious.
But normally we eat rice with chopsticks. This is nothing. A little slippery, but No more than eel or octopus.
With the conversation about Ayla's life and her health, I have forgotten to mention something, and Cass will explain what happened and what Victor and her saw.
Fun. Well, if we see this fellow, perhaps, or I would assume it would be a fellow with a shovel. See, they are friend or foe.
Well, I mean, it's not like I asked him.
I know, but when we head further in,
Oh, yes, true. I suppose he's probably not too bad. I mean, he's got a shovel. Maybe he's just a farmer.
perhaps so.
A little bit of an no. I'm sorry. No, it's just kind of cute.
Oh. My microphone almost fell.
I know, but like that little like noise you made was like adorable, and I'm like, oh.
I'm cool as fuck. What are you talking about?
Ain't nothing cute. I'll mess you up.
Alright, well, if we're done with breakfast, then I suggest we get going then for the day.
Yeah, that sounds good. I suppose we should be careful on surveys there, so everyone, stick together. Who's leading survey?
I suppose I can.
Oh, sounds good.
All right.
I'll stay in the back with Cypher and keep her by my side.
Ayla is calming her flustered state.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I just need to make sure I reiterate that a few times more.
It's fun. Going from Miss Innuendo all the time to shy is fun.
To everybody else making the innuendos.
That's the thing,
Yeah.
though. I completely changed. Cass is now just different, and I love it.
Cass is fun. I like how this is going.
Oh yeah, I need to bring her out more. Gosh.
I mean, like I said, it's canon. Victor fell over laughing when she said that to her. Like that's what happened.
Victor must be in love right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, if he was attracted before, but now he's like, damn this woman.
Also, I learned something new because I thought snog always meant kissing.
No, a snogging, like as a person, no, snogging is a little father.
I learned something new today.
Same. So let's keep going.
To be fair, I thought the same thing, Nikki.
Yeah,
I
right?
mean, it can
Me too.
mean
Can be.
it can mean kissing or it can mean sex. It's kind of one of those words that's like the level depends on the context.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh.
A snog can mean a kiss, but it can also mean having sex depending on context.
True.
Conquer.
As you all move forward along the road, the mist begins to pick up in density. But you also notice along the ground that there are what seems to be cracks. And in the cracks, this just kind of like tealish green energy exudes from it.
Do we know what this might be?
Roll an Arcana.
Ooh. Not a woo.
I'll take a peek with Victor as well. He would be curious.
Same.
20. There we go.
Me too.
So you guys take a look, and none of you are able to really dial in on what this is, other than it's like a residual magical energy. Victor, you can tell that there is a bit of a weave of magical energies of conjuration, necromancy, and evocation.
See, interesting view of magics there.
You want to elaborate further?
Well, apparently it has evocation necromancy. What was that? Was evocation necromancy and what?
Conjuration.
And conjuration mixed into one. That takes a lot of magical oomph.
Multiple spells.
So, if it has the necromancy, that might explain the sounds of the undead you had last night.
Indeed.
All right. You guys continue then.
Yep. I mean, no reason not to.
So you follow the road for a few more hours. The sky, the sun has been blocked by this mist at this point. It's kind of gray and overcast. The air here is pretty weird. You're unsure as to what's going on and why this isn't a bigger deal than what you would assume it should be. You figure something like this happened near your hometown, you guys would have been out there pretty quickly. But eventually you do come across a farmhouse. But you see no people.
Well, that is slightly disturbing.
If you wish to roll me an investigation or perception, you may.
Yep, Victor could take an investigation.
I'll also do that too.
I will perceive.
You
Never
perceive
mind.
nothing.
Ayla's still too beat red from her eyes are still still too beat red from the snogging comment this morning.
Yep.
I'm being told, yeah, you should probably do that for your own health.
Yeah, just imagine you're walking beside frickin' Cass and she's talking about, actually snogging has like the ability to lower blood pressure, increase endorphins in the brain, just like going on.
Yeah, she's like, well, you should have done it already. Like, you're just so stressed. Like, why didn't you do it yet?
It's great stress relief, yeah.
All right.
Poor Ayla.
Ayla, you don't perceive anything because of that. Cass and Victor, you guys take a look at this farmhouse. You still figure you're a bit of ways from this town that you're supposed to go to. But from afar, the farmhouse looked fine, but as you move in closer, you notice some things are off. You see these deep scratch marks into the rough stone that makes up the sides. The shutters have been busted and pried off, and the front door seems to have been boarded up from the outside, as well as, well, that's as far as you can tell, actually, because you haven't gone in.
Based from the scratch marks on the outside, and I mean, feel free to say I don't get anything. Do they look anything familiar in Victor's necrotic nature?
You've heard of necrotic creatures having claws, but I mean, it could be anything, really.
Could be anything. Yeah, it's not like clearly. Okay, I was just wondering if it was like clearly like there's difference between most clawed creatures and like a human hand is 5 claws versus 3 to 4.
Right? I would say these are showing 4, but it could be you see like no thumb area. It's just like 4.
Yeah, so I don't see a thumbs like, that could be made by the human hands that's been clawed. Could just be a coincidence. Do we want to look inside, Cass?
1 second. Warding bond on Cypher. No, I believe I'm ready to go.
Okay. Abbot Costello, take up the rear.
What is happening?
We just found an abandoned farmhouse that looks like it was just attacked by something in the night.
I'll hold my shield in one hand and my gun in the other.
Alright.
Pick your cast mage armor.
Alright. Anything else?
Trying to look over what else he would be able to do. I don't usually play Victor. He'll look over and see it, Ayla, and goes, Ayla!
Huh?
You want to look at this house with us or what?
Say that again.
Do you want to look in this house with us or what?
Yeah. Yeah, I could do that.
Her investigation's not great.
So I guess we will
That's where we're going as well.
Victor will open the door and we will all enter. Zypher, are you joining us?
The door is
Yes.
also barred
Okay.
on the inside.
Oh, it's still locked?
Mhm.
Okay.
But the shutters and the windows have been ripped open, so you can.
Can I see the bar from the window?
No.
Okay. Do we want to go in through the window?
Thinks
I
of
mean,
the church.
have we
and-
tried knocking?
He looks at the claw marks everywhere and the ripped open window
Oh.
shutters.
Okay, I wasn't there for the description.
Yeah, no, so the place, like I said, it has been, like, it was broken into quite obviously.
I mean, it looked like it was barring in. I don't know if they got in.
No, the windows were ripped open and like the shutters were torn. So we're probably expecting whatever was trying to get in got in.
Is Cypher staying back?
No, she's coming with, but the
All right.
skeletons are on either side of her.
Wolfie 2 is by her side as well.
So
Just
I'm
like
getting all the
boxed in.
protection.
Pretty much.
Perfect.
It's Mama and Papa here.
Perfect target for Cone of Cold.
Luckily, she's resisting the damage because I'm protecting her right now with warding bond, but still, I don't know if that's good enough. We're protecting our baby. Gotta go.
Okay, I suppose we climbing through the windows then.
Okay. As
Oh,
you
unless
climb-
Ayla wants to go in and unbar the door.
I could do that.
Yeah, just be sneaky, just in case something's in there.
She'll give a nod of her head.
I'm sure you'll be able to handle it just fine. And bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go sneak.
I will guidance her.
And that's
Whew, thank God for all the bonuses coming. Oh God.
You're jinxing it!
17 plus a 1d4.
You're jinxing it, you guys!
That's a 19.
Right.
That'll be
19's
most
not bad.
things.
Not bad, not bad.
You'd be screwed if you're going up against Marcus, but otherwise you're fine.
Yeah.
That'll laugh.
I love that laugh. I also hate it too.
So Ayla, you feel pretty sneaky.
Awesome.
But I
She'll
call it
try to
sneaky.
unbar the door.
As you go to unbar the door, there's like this large piece of wood that's kind of across it. It's kind of heavy. You pick it up and you lower it down, and it kind of lands with a thud. And as you do that and open the door, the rest of you are able to see in, and before anything else happens,
I'm gonna be attacked.
you see this pile of hay behind Ayla shift around quickly, like, I guess shifting is the wrong word. It begins to, like, kind of vibrate. And does anybody... I guess nobody had a reaction set.
No.
No.
So, as if on cue, a few birds come flying out, scaring the shit out of you.
Amazing.
The hay.
Ayla just kind of startles at the sudden flutter, and then is just like,
Looks like it's clear.
Well, okay, I guess we should look around, see if we can find any signs of what happened here.
Roll me a couple investigation rolls.
Whoa. I actually feel useful for once, even though I'm gonna probably roll low.
Oh, nat 20. Victor takes out his Sherlock Holmes hat and a magnifying glass.
He wants to impress Cass.
Yep, he's going for the full impress here.
So you guys take a look around. It's pretty clear to see that there was a fight in this house. You see a lot more claw marks along the walls and the interiors. There's trails of blood that lead to the back rooms. The blood is pretty... Victor, you can tell the blood is pretty dried. And has been like this for a few days, you'd wager. You do notice, only by some sheer luck, there's a glint in one of the back rooms, and you find a detached claw of a creature. And as you pick it up, you can tell that these talons are pretty sharp. And they're about 3 inches long.
Do I recognize the claw from anything?
Nothing you've seen before.
Yes, it's just...
Sorry.
Does it look undead in nature?
There's certainly something that feels undead about it, but no undead creature you've ever seen sported claws like this.
You're a throw a bone claw at us, you bastard. Victor looks at this and like, well, I think we found a piece of whatever was here.
Seems like whoever was here put up a good fight.
Does Cass know what it is or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Judging by the claw, it's probably what also made the gashes in the door, right? They line up.
A few of them, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is disturbing.
Any remnants of whoever was like here? Any like keepsakes or anything?
Like keepsakes?
Like any identify? Like did someone lose like a necklace or?
Oh. You don't catch much of anything like that. I guess there's like a couple of keepsakes. There seems to be a wedding band on the dresser. And a small portrait of a family of 4.
Well, that's unfortunate.
This is like a barn, right?
This is
It's
a
a
house.
farmhouse.
It's a house. Okay.
Victor will take the claw and actually put it in his bag for further research.
Okay.
Does he? Just in case we can find some information on this thing later to see what this is all about.
Does Cass see the portrait as well?
Yeah.
Does it
Cass.
look-
Oh, sorry.
God.
Cass will just go over and pick it up and just look at it for a second, see if there's anything.
Does the portrait look like a simple farmer's family?
Yeah, they look like a simple farmer's family.
Yeah.
You can tell in the background there's like some country fair kind of stuff in the background, so you suspect that it was taken during a festival of sorts. For all intents and purposes, the family in the picture seems quite happy.
Well, I know it's a family of 4, but how is that structured again? Sorry.
Father, mother, a son, and a daughter.
Cass will look at it for about a minute and then put it back down, and then kind of walk over and just continue looking.
Well, it looks like whatever is here is too late to be helped, unfortunately. I doubt if he could pick up any sort of trail, and I think whatever happened here happened days ago, judging by the dryness of the blood.
Victor, one other thing you do find as you go back out to the kitchen, you do see that one of the knives has dried purple blood on it.
And I'm assuming that doesn't ring any bells for Victor either.
No.
Didn't think so, but
No, normally undead blood is either black or
still
kind of
red.
a red or red, brown, black.
Yeah, red, brown, black. Yeah, purple's unique. Yeah, that is interesting. He will pick the knife up and put that in his bag as well. Huh, this is interesting. Purple blood. That is unique in itself. We are probably dealing with a creature that might not even be from this dimension.
Already strikes
I
up
know.
a problem that both of us don't know what it is. Sorry, I keep
Esteron's well. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you. I just wanted to
No, you're good.
apologize.
No, you're good. Estevan's worldly. Would he know anything about purple blood?
He would not.
Would Ayla know anything?
She would not.
I
What's
guess
the
because
ghost
everyone
do?
else is
No.
asking, but I'm assuming I have no idea.
Zephyr would not.
It's like, yeah, Cypher knows exactly what this is. It's her blood.
Satoshi is outside, just keeping an eye out there since everybody went into the house.
Alright. Well, let's try asking Satoshi. He knows more about demons than anyone else does here.
Yes, that is true. I suppose we should head out then. You think he says his demons, though?
We better hit all our bases. It's better to narrow down what it might be.
Yeah, that is true.
I feel bad leaving him out there if he is lonely.
Victor kind of looks over at Ayla and goes, "What are you talking about?"
It's nothing.
So she has like oh, this poor guy look on her face.
Yeah, he'll turn over the cask and goes, "Maybe we were too far off the three-way snog after all."
Oh my god.
So you guys head out and show this to Satoshi. Okay. Alright. 22, not bad. He takes a look at this. This is not demon or devil blood. Something else entirely. That much I can guarantee you.
Well, that is good to know. So, we've ruled out demons and devils. If it is an undead, it is a sort I'm unfamiliar with, which is, in itself sort of terrifying to me. I know most of them. And let's be honest, we kind of have the undead party expertise here.
When it comes to undead, I don't really think that this could be an undead, because it looks more like a beast claw. Unless it was something turned undead, but...
Well, we did have a bad mixture of spells of conjuration.
Maybe something was summoned and then turned into an undead monstrosity.
Is that? Or perhaps when it came over, perhaps they brought it over from the... I guess I should ask that. I don't know. The Shadowfell's a thing in your universe, is it or not?
Yes, it is.
Is that or it came from the Shadowfell realm? They're undead. They're rather different. I'm not an expert of them there. Since they're not made, but rather almost bones there, kind of a way. Very weird.
The best case that we have is that it's some sort of undead that was probably summoned here by someone.
You don't think that the sounds from last night could have been whatever was here, do you?
Could have been, I suppose. You're the man with the shovel.
I mean, the claws were a few days old.
Yeah, the blood was. Yes, the what happened here was a few days old, but it doesn't mean whatever was did just wasn't there yesterday.
Hmm.
We don't see any tracks leading anywhere, obviously.
As you take a look around, it's a little unusual because you see the tracks in front of the house and the feet of these things. They seem to run on all fours, and they're pretty big, about the size of a bear. But as far as any tracks leading, you don't see any.
Again, it proves our theory of summoning.
And the bodies weren't dragged out. Well, I guess we should assume. I guess there was blood everywhere. Like there was basically a lot of blood of like dead. Like there was too much blood for the chances are people were dead in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. When the bodies weren't dragged out, but they're not there, could they have been devoured?
But we should head to the city now.
Perhaps they were taken.
That or perhaps they've transformed then and there.
Hmm.
Well, in either case, we should head to the city. You are right, Cash. Everything we have here is speculation and isn't going to help us any further with Esteban's quest.
Well, Esteban, you should work with your attractiveness to undead.
What?
But for Ayla's case, I guess that's a good thing.
What do you mean?
You attract a
But-
lot of undead because of this thing and Ayla, but Ayla's a good thing.
I didn't
I'm
attract
not-
undead here to this location.
I didn't say you did.
You're implying and I did.
I'm implying that undead seem to correlate around you. Whether that's your
This might
fault.
not necessarily be undead.
I'm
I mean,
just
his
saying in
parents are
general.
vampires.
Yes.
I'm not a thing.
Oh, I apologize. I'm still getting better to doing that, but you're not a bad person, Ayla.
I like how you the slight pause on that bad person. That's the word.
People.
I
yes.
call everyone a thing.
Understood.
It is not different with you, Ayla. You're just undead. Doesn't make you a bad person. Makes you undead, which is more interesting.
I
Anyways.
don't know how to take that.
As Victor would say, take it as a compliment.
Thank you.
The uncertainty.
Well, you want to do an insight check to see if she's being genuine. If you want to.
She prefers to assume the best in people.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose in that case, we should all head off to the town. Still got a long trek ahead of us.
Assumes the best unless it's Picto.
Yes, exactly. I was about to correct myself, but you caught it.
Let's go. Sorry.
Let's go.
In Nano's espresso language. Let's
I
go.
I hate it. I hate
Mamma
it.
mia, let's go!
I hate it.
Wah-bah-bah-bah!
I'm gonna burn the town to the ground.
We must save the princess.
Teleportation circles are just green pipes.
Oh.
The big guy is a spell.
Funny you should mention that.
All right, let's go. Let's keep going.
So you guys continue to travel for a couple more hours. So eventually, you see it's a larger town than Dr. Pepper. It's obviously smaller than Venecio. There's a couple of tall buildings here, and there's like this small stone wall on the outside. It's not like a full-on wall or anything. Um, you see no people, but then you hear a roar echo throughout the streets. And you see this mist all over the place in here.
Has it been an hour?
It's been a couple hours since earlier.
Okay. Can I cast a spell right now or no?
Do what you want.
I will cast another warding bond on Zephyr.
Excellent.
Woo.
Alrighty. Satoshi will draw his blade and shield at the ready.
Ayla will cast Shield of Faith. Who has lowest AC?
Me. Probably.
On Esteban.
Yeah,
he
probably.
has
Mine's
those,
15, but I also have the shield spell.
Lawson Zypher.
Oh, is it Zypher?
Does Zypher
Is
have
it?
mage? Wait, what's Zypher's AC?
We don't talk about the fact that Zypher decided not to prepare mage armor.
What's your
Zypher doesn't
AC?
have mage armor?
She has shield on, so it's fine.
Oh,
Wait,
she doesn't have mage armor? Victor would
Nah.
notice that.
Oh god.
Victor walks up. You stay safe, and he will cast mage armor on you.
Oh god.
You're
There,
being protected by the people who love you.
I'm glad
You keep-
Esteban can leave the parenting to other people.
Yes, and now you have a mage armor as well. Because I'm allowed to cast it on as many people as I want.
Okay. So then
You get a
Esteban
mage
is
armor.
the
You
lowest,
get a
has
mage armor.
Shield of Faith.
Everybody gets a mage armor.
Who has Shield of Faith? Esteban? Or...
Esteban, yeah.
Alright.
Right?
You guys roll me a perception.
Like everyone?
Those that did not cast a spell.
I think that just leaves Estevan and Zypher.
Whoa!
Zypher, this
Zypher's
place
just
is
look at the new
spooky.
pretty armor, magic armor Victor just put on her.
So Satoshi isn't able to. He barely registers it. Like he sees his being just whoosh through the mist really quickly. Esteban, you get a bit of a better look. You see this large. I shouldn't say it's like a large-sized creature. It's a medium-sized creature, but it's pretty thick. It's a thick boy.
It's a thick boy.
It's a
Damn.
thick boy.
Boy.
Just this like hairless gray creature, and the one thing that you notice is it has massive teeth and this long tongue as it just charges right across the street. The rest of you don't notice it, but Esteban, you certainly saw it.
Is it charged like across the street and not towards us?
Not towards you, but across the street.
Does it seem like it's focused on like can I hear any people?
You hear no other people, but you hear more of these snarls.
I saw a large creature charge past through one of the streets. We have to be careful.
Did you see what it looked like?
I give the description. as best as I could see it.
Interesting. Somehow I feel we're entering Bloodborne at this point.
Time to rip and tear. Wrong franchise, but let's go.
No, this is obviously Hello Kitty's Island Adventure.
Oh, dude, I love Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
Victor puts on his his Witchfinder hunter hat and coat.
Totally
I put on my
tried.
robe and wizard hat.
Yeah.
As the rest of you are alerted of this, you do notice, or rather see, a couple more of these things. Some of them are easily running across the roofs. And then you hear this, what sounds to be a fight. 2 streets down. There's like a couple alleyways, and it's not people, but it's like 2 snarling creatures fighting each other. And these things are ignoring you.
And
You
like
bet?
just blatantly, like they know we're here, but they're not.
There's one that was on the roof that like stopped and looked down at you, and then looked back ahead and just kept going its route.
Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Don't know either.
So I had to openly admit I'm a bit nervous about all of this.
Let's try it and stay together, I guess.
While you guys are kind of starting to like close your ranks a little bit, you hear the sounds of scraping behind you and jingling chains.
Turn around.
You all turn around and you see this large orc man with a shovel.
Victor will say in Orcish, "Oh, hello, my good sir. How are you doing?"
It's fucking Yorick.
He looks at you and then just kind of like lifts his shovel and kind of places it on his shoulder to rest it. People. Haven't seen people here in weeks.
What
Is he speaking
is
common or Orcish?
He speaks it in common, though he nodded at your orcish.
I figured. I spoke Orcish because you know no guarantee an orc knows common.
what is going on around here?
A battle. And the one that remains. A strange man came into town several weeks ago. He held a staff and casted a spell. As far as I can tell so far, has summoned foul beasts. I learned to control a few of them.
And what happened to the rest of the town folk? What do we want to know?
Killed.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Who?
Follow me.
Okay.
There's much to explain. You guys see like 4 more of those beasts just like run past you, and like behind him as they seem to start fighting similar type of beasts. And he leads you all towards a massive graveyard like with a mausoleum in the middle. All the graves here are fresh. And you assume that this man has single-handedly buried the whole town. Or at least those that he could recover. And as you guys walk into his mausoleum, there is a candle that is lit. Or I guess I should call it a candelabra. Several candles that are lit, and they have that kind of a pale green flame on them, which isn't normal for a candle. But none of that mist can get in to this area, so you feel safe from the mist. And you guys take a look around and you notice he's got like a bedroll in here, and you assume this is where he's been staying while this has all been going on. And you get kind of a better look of him, and he's got several scars of claw marks and everything across his body. Like, this dude has been fighting these things for some time. But with that, we're going to call it there.
Cool.
Hmm.
Woo.
That was
You're throwing a
interesting.
ruination event at us.